Hi, in this video about options will be spoken, how to trade option and what is options, so on and so forth, not just related to MCX Crude but also a little bit touching about Nifty and Bank Nifty. So we are S-Finomics and we also have a franchisee of India Infoline. So this is overall about the MCX. So this is from this website, so I don't want to speak whatever is written here, so please go through it. This is about basically the risk involved in the options. So you can actually make a lot of money or else lose all of the money when you are in trading with the option. It is people say it is advanced and very risky. Definitely it is risky. I'll be speaking here whatever is not written here. Futures is also risky, but at least in chart pattern you can have certain things which I will explain in the next couple of slides. But in options, chart pattern you have to follow. Suddenly the chart pattern will also go off, so especially when it is nearing the expiry time, so it is very risky. So basically in my last slide also it will be trade options under proper expert guidance, train maximum experience, and then venture into the option. So if you really interested in trading option, you have to get proper training, and this is a continuation of that. And basically what is this option is nothing but it is a hedging tool. Like I have put here some people here. So basically traders have to trade the market, and basically they will be trading the futures, but from today, like May 15, 2018, MCX has introduced oil trading with respect to the options in the oil. 2-3 months ago they introduced gold, which was not a very big hit because of the low volume, we can say, but definitely we S-Finomics predict that this is going to be a big hit because oil is traded very well in India, and a lot of people have to take the overnight position, and for those traders it's an excellent hedging tool. Basically options is not for for investment. It is more you invest in futures and then you hedge that position with options. And there are different type of options like call option, put option, which I will also explain. And who has to do this? Mainly, as I told, is traders. And if you are a petrol bunk owner, mainly I suggest petrol bunk owners should seriously already should have been doing trading with respect to futures, but I'm not sure not many petrol bunk owners or oil refineries are involved in futures investment and trading, but they should seriously think about it, because it is not very rocket science, and it once you understand certain things basic respect to trading, it's a little bit easy. And people say options as very advanced thing, and but anything is very advanced and difficult as long as you completely understand it. So I will let you know a few things so that options is also not a big rocket science. You will understand by the end of this presentation. And I want to make it as short as possible so that you can explore more, and whatever I tell here is basically not much in the public domain. So these are all the few things which are related to the futures of MCX. You can just read through it, where 100 barrels lot is available and 10 barrels is available, but for options it is 100 barrels only is available for options. When you want to trade futures, these two things are there. So as of now, traders used to go long in either mini and then hedge with this one, but now you can trade directly with 100 barrels crude oil and hedge with the options. So as I told, this is from today, but this presentation would be kind of a perpetual presentation to get yourself introduced to options, and from now on with respect to MCX. So basically, if you're thinking about trading options crude oil, you have to go to this site, and here you are seeing the futures of crude oil May month. So you have to follow this chart pattern. Basically, any trading is nothing but, people used to say buy low, sell high, which is nothing but buy low here and then sell high here. So you have to do that all the time, and sell high and then buy low. So this is a basic mantra, but there are certain it's not that cakewalk, but if you make it very simple, it is a cakewalk. And for options I will be speaking, but I am showing you the futures because options will be following the chart pattern of the futures. So little bit of number crunching. So you would have seen that slide over there. They say the tick size here as 50, which is nothing but this one. So now oil is trading around 4,800. So the tick size will be like, for example, 5,000, 4,950, like 50, 50, 50. This is what is the tick. So these are some of the number crunching which you feel a little bit difficult now, but once you understand options is not very straightforward, but it's not rocket science, and you can start doing it little by little. In months you can become an expert in not just future but also options. So tick size is nothing but this is how it goes, and C is nothing but the call option, and when you say put option, it is against the price. So this also I will explain on the later slides. So this is nothing but the chart pattern with respect to the call option and put option. I have pulled it from the MCX website. So for the call option 4800, 4800 means I'm expecting it to strike 4800, go above it. So this is a call option, and when I have to buy put when I feel it is going to go below 4800. But let us see what is today it is actually trading. As I told, you have to follow the futures. So this is the futures chart. Why I have captured all these things like this is basically to trade you have to bring it everything into one platform, and then understand the charting pattern and the time, and the timing is very important. Time and timing the trade is very important, but all the time you don't have to time your trade also. So little bit of discipline is very essential with respect to the trading. So you have to bring all these things into one platform to understand where the chart and then predict from there on. So if you see here, to have it like this, and then you see where the option with respect to call option is going, it's very difficult. So you have to have one or two screens, or else in single screen you have to bring all the things together like this. So you bring the futures here and have your call option and put option like here. Now doesn't matter the market is running or else it is closed, bring it into one platform, the futures. And as I told, basically when you want to trade, you have to sell, buy here, buy, sell here. So when you expect the price to move up, you have to buy it at the lows, and then the call option is nothing but exactly it will replicate the futures chart, and the put option will exactly replicate the futures chart. When it goes up, the call option will exactly replicate the futures chart, and put option is nothing but when the market goes down and when the market is up like this, the put option, the graphing pattern will be exactly opposite. If you see here, this call option will exactly replicate this one, and then since the market is up today, the put option will be exactly opposite to this one, or else you can say exactly opposite to the futures. So you see here around 11:30 the market is down, so the future call option values is also down. It started somewhere around here 143 or something like that. It goes down. Once the market picks up here, it goes into the positive mode and then it trades here. So what in options basically it happens is it trades the premium. So what premium is? One more technical information which you have to remember with respect to MCX Crude is today is May 15th, and the options which you are seeing here is June 15, 2018. Usually it is 2 working days before the options closing date will come. Like here, June 19th is the futures contract which has been traded, which is 4873, and today's price with respect to May 19th is 4856. You just assume let's focus into 4873 here. Basically there is a premium of 73 rupees. Actual value is 73, but it is trading at 179, which is 100 rupees extra premium. This is how it, with extra premium it will trade. And as it comes near, for example, June 15th or else June 16th, if it is 4873, the same value, it will be somewhere around somewhere around this 73 rupees plus 10 or 20 rupees extra. This is how it should trade. And from my experience I can tell you this premium is not very high compared to the bank Nifty and Nifty which trades. This premium is very manageable, and then very handleable situation you can do here. So this is about one technical information is the date here. 2 days prior this will expire, so you have to make sure you exit your position not based on this date but the date mentioned here. And better always don't trade in the last day. This is something which is not written in the internet. Don't trade in the last day of the expiry. June 15th means better you close your position on June 14th itself, because internet may go wrong, anything can happen. Your computer may crash out, the server may crash out with respect to the MCX, or else your brokerage server, anything can happen. So always 1 day prior you, and if you want to trade on June 15th, trade the July 15th one option. So that would be a better way to deal with it. And as I told, Bank Nifty recently they have introduced such that every Thursday it is expiring, and Nifty and all the stock options and futures every Thursday of the last month it expires. So this is with respect to the options with respect to MCX crude oil. It is 2 days prior to whatever days the futures contract is expiring. So this is a critical point you have to remember, and some of the number crunching as I told here. So let's assume like 4873, 4873, the actual value it should be here is 73, but you are seeing almost 2.5 times or so on and so forth. There is a premium which is trading, and as it goes near the date of June 10th to June 19th, the actual values will be discovered, and then it will be somewhere around 60 rupees to 90 rupees it should be trading. And those days it will be, the price movement will be highly volatile. And one secret is don't average options. Okay, so this point I really want to say. And if you want to lose money, there are a lot of stocks. Keep on investing, and in 1 year you invest 20% down, you keep on investing in good quality stocks like TCS, Infosys, so on and so forth. But don't come and lose money in options without any proper experience or else guidance. So without any experience or guidance, you just choose good quality companies, you just trade or invest in it. Even in trading you lose money in stocks, that is fine, you just don't sell it. Because if you would have invested 1 lakh in Infosys 10 years ago and you made a loss of 10,000 rupees, which is 90,000, and you didn't sell it today, it is 20x, which is 25 lakhs or 30 lakhs. So never trade in options, but if you want, if for a kick, you can trade in good quality stocks with guidance or without guidance. So this is some of our flyers which we do from time to time. Markets is one of the external thing where it doesn't see transgender or whatever gender woman, like anyone above 18 years can trade, and market in front of you, it only sees whether you have talent or not. And this is about investment. People say like Dhoni is sleeping, but he is sleeping because he has invested in not just stocks and other format, but he has invested a lot for his future, so he can sleep. So we are part of the Saravana Clinical Lab, and we have taken the Indian Fluent franchisee, and S-Finomics is our own brand of financial consultancy, and we give certain guidance for insurance, so on and so forth. And please go through this, as I told, like whatever mentioned here I want to say. But if you want to lose money or else make money, you just do without any guidance in good quality stocks like this, TCS, BPCL, Mahindra, but never trade in options or even futures without proper experience or guidance, because it is very, very tricky, because in front of you, not just other experienced traders and humans are going to trade, but nowadays there is a lot of computer programs and algorithms are also trading. So but definitely with certain rules and regulation and discipline, if you follow, a lot of money can be made. And basically the options with respect to oils, I would say it is for professionals, traders, and people who are related to oil industry. But anyone can become a professional, and if he involves like 6 months or so forth with small quantity trading. Thank you.